Hello class, welcome. Today we will read second part of supplementary reader class 8th standard chapter first, how the camel got his hump. Come on the paragraph. The jinn rolled himself up in his dust cloak and took a walk across the desert and found the camel looking at his own reflection in a pool of water. In the earlier time, in the earlier class, we read that when Jin met with the camel, he said only hump. So Jin had decided to convert him into hump. The Jin rolled himself. Jin presented in the desert and he came there wrapped with dust cloak. He wore dust cloak means loose outer garment of dust. धूल के आवरण में प्रतिबिंब, we can say it in Hindi, and took a walk across the desert, and he started to walk across the desert and found the camel looking at his own reflection. And when he reached there, he got that the camel was looking his own reflection appearance in a pool of water. My friend, said the jinn, what is this? I hear of you doing no work. And after that, jinn asked the question, my friend, I heard that you are doing nothing. You are not doing any work. The jinn sat down with his chin in his hand while the camel looked at his own reflection in the pool of water. And on that time, camel looked at his own reflection, own appearance in the pool of water. Jinn sat there, keeping his hand under his chin. You have given the three extra work ever since Monday morning, all on account of your idleness, said the jinn, and he went on thinking with his chin in his hand. Jinn said that you have given three extra work. You have got three extra work ever since Monday morning, and all account of your laziness, idleness. You are so lazy, you are so idle, you are so sloth. And he went on thinking with his chin in his hand. And on that time, the jinn was thoughtful, keeping his hand under his chin. Hump, said the camel. But again, the camel replied, Hump. I should not say that again. If I were you, said the jinn. You might say it once too often. I want you to work. And jinn said that if I will be in place of you, I will not repeat the same word again and again. You might say it once too often. I want you to work. And the jinn wanted to see him to do the work. And the camel said humph again, but no sooner had he said it than he saw his back that he was so proud of puffing up into a great big hump. So once again camel said humph, but on that time when he said humph again, he saw his back and he got his back, whatever the back portion, he was feeling proud on his back portion. On that time he got that it started to puffing up. What do you mean by puffing up? Rising, swelling, started to rise, started to swell and puffing up into a great big hump, and it had been converted into a great big hump. What do you mean by the hump? Mean by the word hump? Lump on the back, kubad, you can say in Hindi. Do you see that? Said the jinn. That's your very own hump that you have brought upon your very own self by not working. Today is Thursday and you have done no work since Monday when the work began. Now you are going to work. And after that, Jin asks to him, put a question. Do you see that? Whatever you have got an elevated portion on your back, and it is known as hump. That is your own very hump that you have brought upon your very own self by not working. And this is the reason of your not working because of your slothness, laziness, idleness. You have got because of your idleness. Today is Thursday and you have done no work since Monday. Where the work began, now you are going to work. Now you are going to work at the time from Monday morning you had from the Monday morning you have not done anything since Thursday. How can I? Said the camel with his hump on my back that has a purpose, said the jinn. All because you missed those 3 days. You will be able to work now for 3 days without eating because you can live on your hump. And don't you ever say, I never did anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the tree and behave. After that, Jin said about the use of his hump to Jin. He started to say that what is the purpose, what is the use of the hump. And he said that all because you missed 3 days, those 3 days, you will be able to work now for 3 days. And in advance, so in contrast, you have not done 3 days work, but you will be able to work now for 3 days without eating because you can live on your hump. And this hump is very, very helpful for you, and you can live on your hump without eating 3 days. And don't you ever say, I never did anything for you. And he said that don't say to anyone that I had not done anything for you. Come out of the desert and go to the tree and behave. Jin said that come out from the realm of the area of desert and go to the tree to meet with three, the horse, the ox, and dog, and start to behave just like them. And the camel went away to join the three, and from that day to this, the camel always wears a hump. We call it hump now, not to hurt his feelings. And from that day, he went to join to three. From that day, camel always wears a hump. And from this is the story that from that day, hump was given to the camel. And for not hurt him, we say only it hump, not hump. But he has never yet caught up with the 3 days that he missed at the beginning of the world, and he has never yet learned how to behave. And he had missed 3 days when the God, when the deity, when the God had created the universe. On that time, he missed 3 days, and because of missing these 3 days, he never yet now learned how to behave just like other animals.